Hey everyone! If you're looking for a thrilling haunted house review, you've come to the right place. Welcome back to our special series where I review all the haunted houses at Universal Studios Orlando's Halloween Horror Nights. Today, I'm diving into my experience at the museum Deadly Exhibits. This one really left a lasting impression, and I can't wait to share all the details. Before we get started, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our spooky content. I visited the Museum Deadly Exhibits this past weekend, and it truly delivered on all fronts. From the moment I stepped inside, I felt an eerie calm, like I had entered a real museum, but one that hid dark secrets in every corner. The atmosphere wasn't immediately terrifying, but that's what made it so effective. It built up slowly, making every step more unsettling. One thing that really stood out was how thematically illuminated the entire house was. Instead of relying on high and low light intensity, the lighting felt meticulously planned, with the fixtures emphasizing the smallest details. The subtle glow from the lights highlighted ancient artifacts, statues, and eerie exhibits in a way that made the whole experience feel like you were wandering through a cursed gallery. Another detail that heightened the immersion was the scent. Unlike the typical musty or fog-filled environments, this house had a very light, almost comforting smell, like polished wood, aged paper, and dust, really giving the sensation that I was in a centuries-old museum. It was subtle, but added an extra layer to the overall experience, pulling you deeper into the story. Now, what really kept me on edge throughout the house was how seamless the blend between animatronics and live actors was. There were multiple times when I couldn't tell what was real and what wasn't, especially with some of the actors hiding in plain sight, posing as part of the exhibit until they suddenly sprang to life. The illusions were so well crafted that they left me constantly questioning, is that going to move or not? This uncertainty made each room I walked into even more nerve-wracking. The house wasn't filled with tons of jump scares, but the ones it had were perfectly timed. The actors were positioned behind curtains, blending into the exhibits, making their appearances all the more unexpected. And there were a couple of scenes where multiple animatronics and live actors worked together, creating moments of chaos that really caught me off guard. Looking back at the recording, I realized the whole walkthrough was just a little over 2 minutes. It felt longer while I was inside, but that's probably because of how immersive and tense everything was. Despite its shorter length, the house packed a lot into the experience, and I found myself thinking about the details long after I'd left. If you're someone who loves a haunted house with a rich atmosphere and incredible attention to detail, the museum, Deadly Exhibits, is a must-see. The combination of lighting, sound, and perfectly crafted scares made this house stand out as one of the best. If you enjoyed hearing about my time in this haunted museum, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. There are plenty more reviews from Halloween Horror Nights to come, so stay tuned for even more thrilling content. Who knows what other horrors await?
The Walking Park. Fun content.